what's up, everyone? Welcome to another Stay Fishy Friday. Your favorite host is back this week. We got Brittany and Laura here.
You're the favorite host. You are. I'll finally agree with Josh on this one.
All right, let me get my phone out of my pocket. Laura's sitting on it.
Okay.
Oh, God. Give me just a second.
How unprofessional, Josh.
Hey, I got a
He just walked in.
excuse here. Yeah, I literally just walked in the door.
So,
Happy birthday, see?
yeah,
I'll
it's
go
his
get
birthday
there.
today.
Yeah. Everyone say happy birthday to Anthony, AZ Fish Room.
What's he turning, like 39 today?
He's got to be like 50, you know?
Yeah, something like that.
No, he's still young.
Yeah, he's a young guy.
Wait,
oh, yeah. Look at AZ
Fishy
says.
Friday on your birthday and you're
crazy.
here?
Right. What?
That's crazy.
You either don't have any friends or this is really important to you.
That's awesome, he's here.
Yeah, it's Fishy Friday on your birthday.
If I was closer, I would 100% be taking you out for drinks right now.
Now, if I was closer, I'd be hosting the OFR live stream from your house and getting you drunk on stream. Okay, so she sees a puppy.
Yeah, she sees the puppy. We hear her talking.
Yeah, welcome to hanging out with us on Friday night here. We got a lot of things happen this week, and it's been crazy, and we've been just so busy. It's been crazy, you know. And a lot of things going on, so we'll start telling you about it. And let me see. We'll get to the Tracy update first thing. Let's see how many people are on here. You guys can go ahead and keep going. I'll figure this out.
All right. I got it up.
130 viewers.
Yeah, we'll get going on the mom update here soon. But for
She's
a
a little cutie.
drinking word tonight, you might as well have a birthday dedication of Mr. AZ.
There's my favorite granddaughter. Look at you. You're my first granddaughter ever.
Any
You just so
future
cute.
Any
What?
future aquarium projects, plywood aquariums? We love a DIY plywood aquarium from you guys. We built the 3000. That is out there, but I don't believe there is any builds in our future whatsoever.
I thought you
Throw
spilled.
it at you. Nah, it's just
I thought it was my cup and it just poured everywhere.
So with the more time
Mom is
that
the best,
goes
huh?
on, there is less and less room that we even have, that we can even think about.
There you
There we go. So yeah, we do have
go. We have the
two
glass
pieces
panel,
of glass that we can. Yeah,
You
it's
got
tinsel.
a litter tinsel in your hair.
you know, cute.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but you can probably get some light reflections. You've got tinsel in your hair.
He goes over here looking like a stripper going, isn't that
Ew,
cute?
don't say that.
Don't say that. I
No.
see
Very
glitter
nice.
in your hair. That's not, I'm not putting you down. I love strippers all my life. They're the greatest.
Anyways, moving on.
We got to move on from there. I saw the evil in her eyes.
Now, what happens when your granddaughter comes over with?
I'll tell her, take it. Stop it. You're reading too much into laugh it off.
Wait.
Hey, honey, you're never going to do that, are you?
Anyways.
Nope.
AZ Fish from $5 says, so where did that 375 come from? Did I miss a video? It was on Reaper's channel.
Yes.
It was a part of a rescue. It happened to be en route, and it actually came from. It was a gentleman that passed away. His sister contacted us and wanted us to rescue their lungfish, and then she was just like, hey, I have this tank sitting in the garage, do if you'd like it. And lo and behold, that was the 375. So it worked out great.
What do you want? You want this? that what you want?
Hmm.
No. This?
She wants it all.
There you go. And what else you want?
Hmm.
Finish reading these.
See some other questions in the chat. This is your time to get questions from the OFR crew. So you guys don't know, but we actually took some of the bearded dragons home, which we actually named them. Laura absolutely loves them.
Yeah.
What did you mean?
Dolce and Gabbana.
Oh, I remember you saying that. I
Yeah.
already settled on that.
Yeah. Yeah, if we keep both of them, then it'll be their names.
Yeah, we're still undecided.
Yeah.
I'm undecided about Alfredo too.
Oh my gosh. He's such a troublemaker.
What was that? You lost your pillow.
That's all right. She'll want back in a minute.
There you go. It's all good.
Doom Pie says that lungfish is a long fish. Yeah, he is. He's over 40 inches long.
Is it the biggest one we got now?
Yeah.
Really? Ours wasn't bigger?
Not longer. Ours is thicker. But I feed this one for a couple of months. He'll definitely be
Get
girthier.
Oh, thanks.
You put it on your hand. Take this and put your hand inside there.
I don't think we're going to meet the what order tonight that you want for the mom update. So you might as well just get on with it.
Wait.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we're at 156 anyways. We're good.
No, we're good. Wow.
Okay, so now this week here on the Tracy update, somebody mark it down on the
Sure.
for a second. Thank you. Hi, sweetheart. Ouch.
5 minutes. The update.
Okay. Remember last week she was sick and was getting better, and she did get all better, and she's been doing great this week. She's been down on 2.5 most of the time. I'd say 80% of the time. A couple times during the night we got to raise it up to 3.5 for oxygen level coming in. But she's been staying at 2.5 all the time, and she's, everything's coming out clear, and she's doing a lot better, a lot more comfortable, and everyone says she's acting more alert. Pam is actually here now, her sister of many years, is here, and says she looks more alert. The nurse had said something, and I noticed it, and she's just acting more alert, looking towards you when you're talking and that kind of stuff. And she's just doing really good. It's getting easier to take care of her again, like before. She's getting very easy to take care of. But here's the big news. You guys haven't heard this yet. Oh, honey, you can't do that.
Oh my gosh, she loves to play with the mouse.
With the
on my
mouse?
laptop.
Oh, you don't want to play with this. I love you, but Okay. All right, so let me see, what was I getting at?
He wants
We
that
don't
new
know
thing.
yet.
Yeah, we don't
Oh.
know.
I got called by the nursing company today, and they said that, or actually 2 days ago, and they said they had a nurse that was interested. We've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday taken up with Bonnie, our main nurse, and we got a new nurse that wants to do Thursdays and then every other weekend. So she came, and she was very nice, very knowledgeable, knew exactly what she was talking about, had worked with nursing for many years, and she wants the job. So we're going to have her for Thursdays. I believe it's 8 or 10 hours on Thursdays, and then on the weekends, every other weekend for 12 hours a day, 12 hours Saturday, 12 hours Sunday. And we have Miriam for night times on Friday nights. Yeah, you can't shut off the lights.
You know
And,
what? Go for it, sweetie.
No, it'll go dark on us.
Oh,
It's hard to turn on. You have to really wiggle that button. Give her something else to play with.
Then it's super hard for her to turn them off.
Exactly.
No, the off button's easy. What are you talking about? So anyways, now we have another nurse named Robin that wants to come in and work the other Saturday and Sunday 12-hour days shifts when, so they alternate. So we'll have Monday through Sunday filled up. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is 8 hours. Thursday and Friday is 10 hours, and then Saturday and Sunday is 12 hours a day. And all we got to do is find one person to fill in a 12-hour night shift on Saturday night, and then I can be gone from Friday at 11 when the nurse shows up. Friday night, I could leave Friday night and not have to be back until 8 p.m. on Sunday.
Wow.
So I can go and do the fish conventions again, or some farther rescues on weekends. Hi, Judy.
So are you looking into respite or what?
Can't do respite because once you got a team of nurses, if you put your patient into respite, it has to be, they won't do 2 days. They have to be, a week. So then you're putting your nurses out because now they don't have a job for a week. So they're going to start looking elsewhere. So I've never used respite once because of that fact. Now, if we had no nurses, I'd be using respite once a month for, a week and, doing it that way. And I would schedule it on the weekends that we have a fish show or something, but in lieu of having a nurse, sometimes we can't put her out if that situation. So it's never been available to us. I mean, it's available. We just couldn't use that option.
What are you doing, man?
But so hopefully we'll have, because right now I'm still working 102 hours watching Tracy a week, or I'm sorry, 112. And, I get all them in there. I'll be down to I think it's 60 hours, 66 hours I'll be working a week. And that's during the week. So, the weekend will be taken up, which will be really, really nice.
Oh, did you guys see my new cool shirt? That is one of the new OFR merch that is available. If you guys haven't yet, take a look. They look phenomenal.
Yeah, they do.
Now I gotta pull this back up.
Shannon Gregory is walking home and watching OFR on her phone.
Oh, that's cool.
Dedication.
Wow. Yeah. And she's got friends with her while she's walking. Oh. Okay, now, the 375 we got in there. We got the 2 tubs out of the way, and we still got the fish in the 1 tub. We have to plumb in the plumbing for the 375, hook up the filtration for it off of the black tub, and then we can transfer those fish into the 375 on the same filtration that they were on. So that's going to be done. It was going to be done today, but I had so much to do today, and we had so many people over. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So that'll be done probably tomorrow now. Let me see what else we can do around here. The side of the house has been pretty nice and clean. We got that cement pad in for the 2,000-gallon aquarium outside. It's in, so it's all level. We just got to pick up that 2,000-gallon tank, turn it, and fit it onto that pad after it cures, of course. We can walk on it now, but I don't want to set that big, heavy 2,000-gallon tank on there. 2,000-gallon tank. That's probably what? I'd say maybe 1,000 pounds.
It's more than that.
More than that?
Yeah.
So I don't want to set that on there yet.
This weekend we can. It'll be fine. Just can't fill it. Usually your structural strength, you're at 80% after 24 hours. Definitely by
So if I get
48, and then it's fully cured in like 5 days.
No. Like when they did the driveways?
That's a different mix. That's a lot longer. You need 3 weeks.
Okay, that's what they said. 1 month before you drive on it.
And this is the concrete bag mix. It's different.
Well, all I was going to do is go get 2 sheets of styrofoam and put that down, because where they put the stretch cracks in, they did it like a sidewalk. So it has a flat spot, the divot, and then the flat spot. But it has smudges, like smudges up. So I didn't want that to affect, because it's sticking up higher. And I've got no way of grinding that on.
The way the styrofoam will not work for this reason and this reason only.
Sure does.
When I set it down, either I pull my forks out, and then we're stuck shifting the tank on the styrofoam. It's just gonna bust and crack and break. It's not gonna sit still and be a slippery, slick surface.
I'll get past that. So basically, we'll set it down, and it'll be, the styrofoam will take up that unevenness from the lines?
You buy a $18 blade, grind them down in about 2 minutes. All of them will be done. Look, worry about it.
Okay, but that would also insulate the tank from the ground. I mean, there's many more reasons for using this styrofoam.
It's only set up in the summertime and
Spring, summer,
honestly,
and fall.
the ground doesn't matter. It's only coil that's going into it. So the insulation factor on that is kind of negligible. Plus the bottom is fiberglass, wood, fiberglass. That's all the insulation you need. There ain't no ground temperature getting through that. Now them plastic tubs, if you were trying to, heat them up, it then absorbs, coldness from the cement ground on the inside. So inside it works, but outside it really won't factor.
Okay. Well, it makes it easier then. No styrofoam. But that's our plan on that. So that's going to be this next week, and then I'll be able to park all the machinery and tool underneath there, and we can finally put up the wall to where you don't see nothing under there. But in the meantime, I got to put up wiring in there, because wherever I park, like say the 4-wheeler, the riding lawnmower, and the forklift, I want a wire hanging, that I can just plug into the machine. The machine will have wires coming off of the positive and negative batteries, going to just a plug hanging outside. So I don't have to undo the seat or lift up any machinery parts. There's just a plug hanging there, and as I pull it in and park it, I take the 20-foot extra cord hanging off, boom, plug it in, it's charging on a automatic trickle charger.
Right.
Keeps the batteries tip-top shape all winter, whatever. So that's the way I'm going to set up that area there. Plus now there's I can put shelving under there. Right between every pole against the house, there's like a foot there.
Right.
And I can put shelving up there for storage of things under there. So yeah, it's going to come together real quick. So we're going to be putting up the sides to it. I don't know. Things are coming together quick. The only thing I didn't get accomplished this summer that I wanted done, we did everything else. I did not get the back porch enclosed again. This is the second summer in a row I did not get to it.
Blake was asking about the car situation. We still have not gotten a car. It's been proving harder than we think, because yeah, we're picky. The biggest thing with me is the warranty on the car. Like my brother just bought a 2022 truck, and he got it was a 40,000 mile warranty on it, and he was at like 43,000 miles, and the entire wiring harness went bad in the truck. So it's not covered. Now he's stuck with a bill for thousands and thousands of dollars for them to come in and replace the wiring harness in this truck. Now that's a truck. Imagine that happens to a luxury vehicle. It's times 10 on the price. But
so much more components.
My brother ended up saying screw this. He went in and he just bought a 2024 Ram 2500, fully loaded. Traded the truck in that was going bad on him, and he just upgraded. So now he's got the truck that he can tow all of his trailers with. And on that one, he got a 100,000 mile warranty on it, and that's what I'm looking at on all the cars that I get. Because when I bought my Lexus, I got a 7-year unlimited mile warranty. It don't matter. If I drive 200,000 miles in these 7 years, it's still covered. It's an unlimited mile warranty for 7 years. And the stuff that they were offering us on some of these used cars was trash. They were offering us like 3-year warranties for $3,500, and it was bad. We're like, no, I'm not paying that. I paid $2,000 from Lexus for a 7-year warranty. Now, granted, it came from that dealership, but you got to kind of value what you're spending. So we are going between a Lincoln Nautilus right now, which is their largest mid-size SUV, and we're going tomorrow to look at a Lexus hybrid, an RX-3 50, and a Corsair from Lincoln. So after that, we'll be decided either we're going Lexus or Lincoln on that one, and we should have a car, but not 100% sure yet. Oh, you found a teddy bear? She loves teddy bears right now. She'll carry them around the house and just hug onto them and won't let them
He's
go.
so darn cute.
So adorable. Oh. Allison Berry says, "Are you keeping the Periiba?" Of course.
Yes, of course.
That was a true Suriname Periiba. There's a few tells that we can figure out that one, and I can show you how it's a Suriname and not like a Peru or something like that. And when he was paid for, he was a little bit more money, and the Peru, or not the Peru, the Brazil and Suriname Periibas are the ones that can get a true 9 foot. The ones from Peru are, the ones that get around 5 foot or so. They look almost identical. There's only a few tells that you can look at them and tell when they're young, because you really can't tell until they're old. They end up losing their spotting, and then they just get to massive proportions.
I'm confused. Last time when we had that big Periiba, everyone kept saying, "Oh no, that's just a Suriname," blah blah blah.
No, we had the Periiba, which is the false Periiba.
That was the last one, yeah.
From Peru. They only get about 4 to 5 foot.
I thought
And
3.
The reason with that one is when they're small, they got these big old spots all over them, and as they grow up, they lose those spots as well. But the fin structure is a tad bit different, and they don't have them super long streamers off the back, which the true filamentosum does. But then there's 2 different.
They also
species.
lose them when they get bigger too.
Well, they get bitten off, but yeah, the true filamentosum, and there's 2 kind of subspecies of them. It depends on where they're collected in the rivers. You've got A and B. The true monsters are from Suriname and northern Brazil. Those are the ones that can get the true 8-9 feet. The ones that are the true man-eating catfish. But they were banned from export for a long time, and now there are people that are stating that they're able to get them from Brazil again. So not sure if it's true, but if it is true, then they have come down in price significantly.
You can never trust the import people. You know what I'm saying? Not saying the people themselves, but the whole business. Because you're like, oh, from now on, you'll never be able to get a fly river turtle. And we didn't see him for like 6 months. All of a sudden, we get given one with paperwork and a tag that's inside of, what's that called? Microchipped. And everything's legal. But we were just told that they're on the CITES, list, and they can't get them no more, and blah, blah, blah. I don't understand how people are finding these loopholes and being able to get them, and all kinds of stuff.
No, it's I've got friends and places.
We've got to watch out. Because see, we're very much in the public eye, so anything we have is up for scrutiny to anybody, any government agency, anything. You know what I'm saying? So everything we do has to be up and up. We can't have a fish that's iffy, and some of these permits to get them, zoos can get them, but they're pricey and they pay it. For us to get them, that we can't afford them. It's too much. You got to redo it either once every 5 years or once a year, and it's just way too pricey. So I would love to have all these really super rare fish that we can show people and to help educate on and stuff like that, but we just can't carry it all.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I got to leave the stream early tonight at 7. I got some.
You show up late and leave early.
I showed up just on time.
For what?
Trying to go look at some more cars. They close at 8.
Well, I'll be here by myself.
You can either end it early or take the last half hour and do what you want. But I gotta make a break for it because it has been taxing on us because we've just been using my car, and she's got the baby at home. So it's like if she needs to go and get out something for the baby, it's, you know, she's calling her sister or something like that, or she drops me off at work, which means she's driving 40 minutes in the morning and then 40 minutes to pick me up.
Right. Yeah, that's
Well,
pain.
it's 25 there, 25 back, so 50 total. But it's like rush hour there, rush hour back. Actually, no, it's 25 there, 25 back, 25 there, 25 back. So she's driving
100 miles
50
a day.
minutes twice. Yeah.
But in the middle of rush hour, it takes a lot longer to get that same 25 miles.
That is true. Will Star's here. What's up, Will Star?
What's happening, Will?
Brittany Zibless, $5 says happy belated birthday to all the birthdays this week. Bambi, Doom Pie. Happy birthday to my lovely hubby, AZ. Cheers.
Oh, sorry.
Well, you guys need to have some drinks on us tonight and have girls. Have some fun. AZ said he'll co-host with you. Yeah, the thing is, I need a tech person here that can go and install this stuff that I need, because I don't have the time. He doesn't have the time. And like, if I was able to do this stuff out on the road or at my house, it'd be a lot easier for me. Or change the time.
We got us a good time right here. Can't change that.
Me, it's smack dab in the middle of everything I gotta do. You know, I get off work and it's the weekend. I can start doing stuff that I can't do during the week. You know, like I set off. You know, from 4 to 6. I'm here during the week. So if I was here, you know, during that time doing the show, it wouldn't be cutting into other stuff I have to do.
Okay, well, you don't like the show anyway. I get someone else to co-host.
It's possible. Option.
We just kick your butt out of here.
But
Which I know you would love, so I'm not gonna threaten that.
everyone loves me more anyway.
Oh my God.
It's just like I don't have the time to do what I need to do. It's crazy.
No, you've been pushing yourself pretty hard lately. This whole last year, basically.
And I'm supposed to be, you know, taking time away from
Ever
everything
since-
to study for my exam to get my promotion.
Ever since you had a baby, you haven't had time for nothing since. Basically.
Ryan Neff says this week's stream seems to be way clearer. Love it. Or thanks, Ryan. Or back to my previous comment, if we were streaming outside in the fish room, I could be doing work while we're streaming. 2 birds, 1 stone.
No,
Yeah,
you can't do that.
we can. You just don't want to.
It's a big process to set up out there, and it's very moist out there, so we can't leave the computer equipment. We have to set up every weekend out there.
It takes a laptop and an internet cord.
No, you're
And a
talking
camera
video
and
switches,
tripod.
different cameras, all kinds of different stuff. Because we're upgrading this from what it is, and a powerful laptop. I bought and built this computer for this live stream, so it's powerful now. We can do all the add-ons we want. So you know, everyone, you know, you're telling me you want to get more professional, and so that means a mic for each one of us. In other words, if you move like a foot away from your mic, no one can hear you. So no, your mic's not picking up anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
You can plug our wireless Rode mics right into the laptop and be done. Here you go, Bonnie.
See ya, Bonnie. Thank you.
Lake Adams, $5 says, I know Rich has said live stream isn't helping financially in the past. I'm team enjoy them. Aw.
Thanks, Blake.
So you know, speaking of that, you know, in the past, you know, we were making a decent amount, so it like took the place of a video a week. So it was beneficial to do the live streams, but now times are tough for, you know, everyone. So, you know, everything that's coming in is a lot less. Now, you know, they're in hour and a half to 4 hour long live streams. And you know, if you cut that down into, hey, if I do a 10-minute video and usually I get X amount of views, this is what I get paid per view. And if you mark that out for every 10 to 15 minutes that we do in a video, and you extrapolate that out for the length of a live stream, if we didn't do the live stream and did that many videos, you'd probably make 20 times more of the cash, you know?
No, the live streams didn't hear about, you know, making money and all that. It was a way for, I can't go out, I can't get away, I can't do things. This was my Friday night hanging out with our people, our fishy family.
Yep.
But
at some point you have to, you know, weigh and measure, like, what's the ultimate end goal, and you know, think about, like, hey, are we trying to hang out with our friends online, or are we trying to, you know, make this rescue everything that it can be? And to do that, we have to focus our time, and we have to do exactly what we need to do. And you know, I've been trying to focus more towards that. I feel like everything that I've done in the last year, it's been guided towards making us come towards that goal. And
but the problem is you can't do this live streaming off of Wi-Fi. You just can't.
Yeah, you have to run a hard port.
Right.
Which
So we're running through a gigabyte network here. RJ45 cable straight hookup.
That would be easy enough to run a 200-foot port out there and wind it up each week.
Thank you.
Look at you.
Thank you.
Where was I? There was a few questions in here that I seen. But Bucky Doe Downer says Josh is all about the money and views, but just wants to hang out with us. No, actually, I'm not. I am about making the rescue self-sufficient, because nobody on the face of this planet can do what they love if it does not pay for itself. It is, you know, highly not beneficial for anybody on this planet to keep paying out of pocket. You know, okay, say to tomorrow, you all your rental properties burn down. Okay.
Yes.
What's the first thing to go? Okay, you have some cash in your pocket. Okay, you have a payday. But the first thing to go is, what's your biggest expense? The fish. Bye. Goodbye. Done. And now you're sitting here, you're stuck. You're now waiting 6 months to be paid out from the insurance companies, because they don't want to pay you, because they're fighting you. And the fish go, you can't offer a service, and you know, it's just gone. Like, so many have come and gone. They come in, they do a YouTube channel, they get semi-big and disappear because they can't keep up with the cost. Everything I have done has been for the betterment of Ohio Fish Rescue. We are still expanding. We are getting better, getting bigger. My reach is getting larger. Just today, you haven't even heard about this.
Our reach.
Just today, you haven't even heard about this, but I rescued 15 turtles, 5 geckos, 7 20 to 30 inch pacus, a bunch of huge catfish. Like, the list just goes on. And it was either something we would have had to spend thousands of dollars to procure a trip and go and make this happen, or I made a couple of calls and says, hey, I can take care of this guy, no cost to us. He gets everything he wishes for. He's super thankful, and you know, he just had an accident to where now he's in a wheelchair and he can't care after his animals. He called us, says, I believe in what you guys do. You know, I want you to help me. I don't care what it costs. We'll get the animals to where they need to go. And I would love to make a generous donation to you guys. And I'm like, sure. I mean, it doesn't even matter. We don't even need the donation. Just tell me what you have, your location. I can try and make something work. and he sent me the list, and like within 2 hours I have a plan. I have somewhere for all of them to go. There are a few fish that he wants to ship to us that we're going to keep here, and then the rest are being dispersed, and they're all going within an hour of where he's located. He's super thankful the whole situation. Everyone
We do
involved
that on
is happy.
things that are far away and we don't have other trips set up by it.
And
We do that, yeah.
you know, if we weren't around, this service would not be offered to anybody whatsoever. Right. So, you know, to say I'm only in it for the money, that would mean, you know what, screw everyone here. I'm going to make the best videos I can. I'm going to make everything about the money. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to now open up my own pet store. I'm going to open up my own public aquarium, and I'm going to, you know, charge for everything there possibly is, you know, sell every piece of decoration, tank, aquarium equipment. But there's a pile of shit outside that I just give away. People come here for fish, you know,
that shit.
They might, you know, pay a couple bucks for homing some fish, but then I'll take them outside like, hey, is there any of this aquarium equipment that you possibly need? And they're like, oh my god, this is awesome. Yeah. So yeah, they pay us, you know, 30 bucks, take a few of their favorite fish home, which is still a fraction of the cost you get them for in the stores, right? And they get all this free equipment too. So like, I don't agree with that comment, but I'm gonna be done talking with that subject. The proof is in the pudding. Just saying. Oh, we got people watching from India. Oh, he moved to California. Awesome. So I have been seeing our reach has been expanded greatly across seas lately.
Yeah.
And I like it a lot. It's cool. But, you know, I still get these messages sometimes. Like, sir, please, I can't afford this fish. I'm in the Philippines or I'm in Indonesia. And I'm like, bud, I would love to help you.
You know what I tell them to do? Every one of them, I tell them the only thing we can do for you is post it in the OFR, you know, group. And then we will, you know, advertise it and hopefully get somebody close to you that can come take it.
Yeah.
Because there's no way we can get to Guam to pick up an Oscar, you know.
Command from Norland says, Josh, people feel closer to in all these live streams. Like, we are all friends. Me, Fishy Fridays are helping the channel. Although that might be true, yes, we all are all friends here, but we can also get this same, you know, kind of interaction doing a live broadcast of all of our videos. So for the first hour that the video comes out, set time every single day, we are in the chat with you guys watching the video for the first time. You can kind of get that same experience there, but if you look at it from an analytical point of view, you are making, let's say, 30 bucks for an hour and a half to 3 hours, okay? And that cost per minute spent is actually hurting the channel. So when YouTube looks at this, they're saying, oh, this channel's doing poorly, so we're not going to push that channel and give them more reach, more views to other people throughout the channel. And like I said, going back to a previous comment I made, if you extrapolate that out, say we make $100 for every video we post out, and we post a 8 to 10 minute video. Now, if you extrapolate that out, a hour and a half long video should be, you know, $900 that we're making if the analytics were the exact same.
Right.
We're only getting, you know, 300 people on a live stream. So technically, analytically, the live streams are dragging you down. A lot of time channels do live streams to meet your viewer minute goal. So the larger channels, you can go out there and see that not a lot of large YouTube channels do live streaming. Now, you guys might say, well, Predatory Fins is live streaming right now. Well, there's a reason for that. Rod doesn't have his tank set up. He doesn't have a lot of content going on. So what he can do for his channel is do live streams, live unboxing, stuff like that. So right now it's working out in his favor. But if Rod had all of his display tanks set up, then you best believe it, I don't think he would be doing the live streams. I mean, same thing with, you know, the larger channels out there. You might get some from, you know, Joey sometimes, but, you know, it goes off of that same adage. But it could go back to, hey, we have a live stream once a month, and there's a new and exhilarating guest on each time, to where you might get 1,000 people that log on to that live stream because, hey, this is a once in a blue moon thing. You get it once a month, but also you get to talk with Joey or, you know, Rod or all these other big figures. We could have Greg on. We could have all these new and upcoming YouTubers on. So, you know, you have to weigh your means and your measures and figure out what's best.
This live stream's been, you know, a pain in our butt for a long time, but we're never going to stop it for some reason or another. We'll find a way to make it keep going, so don't worry about that. But we just got to, if it wasn't for all these YouTube analytical rules, you know, it's just...
YouTube changes every couple of months, and November 1st, it's changing again. The way their monetization policy is changing, it changes November 1st. So we might have to restructure yet again. Like it's already happened to TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. And, you know, I've figured out Facebook and TikTok. I grow probably 20 to 50,000 people a month on there. My best month on TikTok was 50,000 people a month. Facebook is averaging around 20,000 right now. So when you got them dialed in, you grow fast because you're giving the algorithm what you want. And
what they want.
Right now, it's not happening on, you know, YouTube. We're gaining like 900 subscribers a month right now.
But yet Rod and them are gaining like 3,500 a month.
He's gaining probably about 20,000 a month.
No.
Just a few videos ago, he was 280,000. He's 295 now.
Wow.
He did a.
And we started off, you know, and we had more followers than him. He started his channel up. Not only did he surpass us, but now he's almost double us.
Right. And, you know, to make any channel grow like that, you know, it, like Ashley said, it takes money to make money. There's no way to get better in your videos without getting better cameras, getting better editing software, hiring someone to edit the videos if you can't do it yourself, setting up and planning for these videos. If you guys think that I don't spend money to, you know, do some of these videos sometimes, then, you know, that's completely wrong. You know, new t-shirt designs. You know, I paid someone across seas to go and do these t-shirt designs for me. Everything that you think of takes money, and if you know something's not producing, then why do it? Like if I was sitting here doing my rental properties and I'm spending money each month to keep my rental properties alive, that's considered a negative asset, and you want to get rid of your negative assets. You know, you want a positive cash flow, then you want to keep on doing it. As of right now, you know, YouTube's on the decline. I'm trying to bring the other ones up, but we're just not there.
All right, let's be done talking about that.
AIELPI says, I would 100% bid on that tank, but I can't fly out there next month to get it. I'll tell you what, bud, if you win the bid, I can hold it and give you some extra time to come get it. Right now,
Hi, sweetheart.
the bid is up to $57.50. But there is one gentleman. He is dead set, convinced he is winning this tank. There has been 4 times someone outbid him, and he said, "You know what? Here, I got this. That's my tank." And so yeah, like I said, if you win the bid, I will give you some greater time, because it's not in our way. It is, but it's not. I would much rather see this tank go to a great home, someone that can actually use it to its potential.
The way it is.
Right.
Without altering it.
Right. So if you are interested, go ahead and message us or put in a bid. You know, I do have to have a way so I can contact you, because I'm giving everyone a week to go ahead and be contacted and get back to us. If not, I'm going to, the first, second, third person in line. And that's going to be that. Well, like I said, we are at $57.50 right now. Short time elapsed, $2 says Northern Ireland here. Can I come stay a week? LOL.
We've had people come from all over the world to stay here. I do have a spare bedroom with a really beautiful, nice bathroom into it. So we do that.
Of the Dawn says, if the video is under 10 minutes, I skip. Well, you
So
really,
you skip that, you're losing.
The thing is, the way that YouTube is working right now is everyone is so focused on shorts. Your attention span for viewers right now is at an all-time low. Hi, baby. You found a hairbrush. Look at you, so pretty. You want one to brush Grandpa's hair? So like I said, attention spans are at an all-time low. So, if you're on there and people are used to watching a 30-second video or a 2-3 minute video, they're not going to log on and watch your 27-minute video. So what I've been doing, I took an hour and 47 minutes of film and I edited it down to 9 minutes and 50 seconds. So what that allows you to do is take which it might be 10 hours of time. You only film for an hour and 50 minutes, but you take the best of the best, you action pack that 8 to 10 minute video right there, and you start off action, bam, 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 to where like you watch the video and you're like, I can't stop looking away. So I've caught myself to where I've watched my own videos sometimes. So I'm trying to do every single Wednesday video like that right now, and my dad is getting better. I watched your last video, and it was pretty good. So props. So we're trying to adapt and stay with the times. I always tell you guys, you have to stay relevant. If we're not paying someone thousands of dollars to edit our 30-minute long video to where it looks like a National Geographic special, because we're just not there yet.
Because we're better than National Geographic.
We could have the content, but our editing is nowhere close. So we just have to live inside the means that we can achieve. And right now, the 8 to 10 minute videos are our bread and butter. And it's been proving worthy on the analytics. Every time I post a new video, it goes to 1. Every time you posted a new video lately, it's been, top 5
3.
bracket. So it's been the greater half. It hasn't been 8 or 7 or 9. Those are bad. It's always been overtaking the last one. So if you continue that momentum, each time you do it, you're going to get more reach, more views, more subscribers. And that's what you need to do when
it's
YouTube
just so much
sees
more
that.
effort from us nonstop that's going into it. And here, read this one here.
When will the business part of Friday Night Live be done? Well, Friday Night Live,
We got started on it because people asked the questions. So
Just happened.
it's right up here, but I'll get it.
Sure. Oh,
Candy under here.
Yeah, here's some water too.
okay, come back. Right?
You know?
How's that?
Thanks, man. All right, we got 8 more minutes.
And then you've got.
Where are we at? Will Star says members only live streams.
That didn't work out.
Numbers. Yeah, it
didn't help out.
don't work out, but no, it does not affect the analytics. Oh, all right, let me scroll down. AZ says Big Rich's bitching kitchen when $2.
Whenever we get time, we really don't have time. When it's time to cook or sit down and eat, you know, like just today, we made fajitas and burritos for everybody. So I was breaking a sweat in the kitchen, cooking left and right, got everything going. And I don't have time for video, and I don't have someone here that's just going to keep, you know, videoing. And then I don't have time to edit that, stuff like that, you know. I only had so much time with the community service people here and the people that were here. You know, had to feed everybody all of a sudden at one time. And, you know, we made chicken for the fajitas. We made beef for the burritos. And then we got cheese whiz and then bean dip and then tacos. So we took a big burrito shell, you cover it in cheese whiz, or you cover it in bean dip, and you put your big taco shell in there, break it open, and then you go down the line, you've got lettuce, tomato, cheese. Then you got, what else was in there? Black beans, corn, rice, pineapple if you wanted, onions, and you get all done, and then you put your or take a taco sauce on top, and then your sour cream, and you try and roll it up, and you got yourself a crunchy burrito. And that was the one side, and the other side was the fajitas, which, you know, the one guy that was here, he told me he worked at State Farm Insurance or something like that. And so I'm sitting there, I'm cutting up, you know, green peppers in front of him and onions, and I'm doing all this, and I got done, and I looked at him, and he's like cringing, and I'm like, what's the matter? And he goes, you're cutting that, just you're taking too much energy, taking too long. And I'm like, if you can cut better, by God, get over here and do it. And he come over there, and he took my knife, and he took the sharpener, and he did this, you know, motion and stuff. And he sat down, and he put down the pepper, he goes, chop. And then he turned around, he goes, chop. And he pushed his thumb through, he set it down, and then he's like, foo, 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 foo. I'm like, that was like literally 3 seconds that thing was cut up. I'm like, he goes, oh yeah, I'm a chef. I work at blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, why just sit there and watch me cut this up? I was breaking a sweat over here. So we had red peppers, green peppers, onions, fajita sauce, and chicken for the fajitas, and they were really good. Yeah, we cooked up a bunch, but, you know, I'm already breaking a sweat cooking all this stuff and trying to get it all to come out. See, when you cook, you got to make sure everything comes out at the same time and is warm, you know? So is it going to take longer to cook your chicken than it is to be, you know, melt your cheese? You know, of course. What about, you know, cooking your veggies? Is that going to take longer than cooking your let's say steak for the fajitas, whatever? You know, you got to figure this all out and get it all cooked in the right time and get things cut up and all that. And, you know, then you got to find Tupperware. And you all know, you all bought Tupperware before. Do you have 9 different containers with lids in your drawer? So I had to find all this and do all this so that everything is there, because we still got it on the counter right now. They all got lids on them, and then the tongs or the spoons on top of it. So anybody, you know, Jerry can come in here, you know, in an hour, and he can take a lid off everything and get some more food for a little bit for everything. Josh might even eat before he goes. So, I mean, it's just a pain in the butt, and we don't have time in our lives because, you know, it's just crazy with so much going on. So that's a pipe dream, and I'd really like to do it. I'd like to start another channel, a cooking channel, but I don't have time, you know. If I had more time, sheesh, I'd be going out. I'd be over my son's house. My oldest son has a house in Cincinnati I've never been to. My middle son has got a house in Parma I've never been to. Josh bought a house a mile away, and I've been there, what, 3 times? You've been there, what, 1.5 years, 2 years? And it's a mile away. I mean, that's how little time I got. I try my best, you know. I come running in the door, Josh. He's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I got a nurse for a little bit. And let's hurry up. Let's do something. What do you want to do? He's like, well, I was going to lay here and watch TV today because I'd never get no time for myself.
Rusty Buzzkill says, you guys need a Halloween special. Well, for those that watch the shorts, I'm actually working on a bunch of hilarious Halloween shorts regarding the fish.
Okay,
Keep
you
watching.
do that. We'll do a Halloween special.
No, you're going to piss your pants.
I'm going to piss my pants.
Yes.
You want to bet on this?
Yeah.
$1. Okay.
Okay.
If I piss my pants, I will give you $1. If I don't, you owe me $1. Come on.
It's not funny.
What is it?
I can't tell now, but I'll tell you afterwards. I'll show you.
You set this all up, and now everyone's on the hook. Wow, Josh.
So, my last videos that I felt like, hey, these are going to do well. The last one did 18 million views. I put an hour and a half into making a 60-second short. That's insane. But you're going to get some quality like that. It's going to be real fun for Bunny. But we can't start posting Halloween until October 1st. So there we go. That's what we are waiting for. Maybe like one a week. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, Mark Z was here for it today.
Bob Taylor, $10 says, keep on posting. Love the videos. Bob has been a trooper. He's been going back and watching the old stuff, watching stuff he's already watched. I always see his comments popping up on old videos, and I'm like, Bob, he's doing that work. So, when we suggest people to go back and watch from the beginning and see how we progress, he's actually been doing that, and he's been getting pretty far. I think we've got like 1,000 some videos by now. It's crazy.
Yeah, we're over 1,000 now.
Yeah, but the video count's a bit skewed because it includes shorts. I post well, not on YouTube no more, but I used to post a short a day. Brittany Zibla says $1 whole. Calm it down, Mr. Travis. Randy Vid says, how long do you guys wait after setting up a fish tank to put in just wondering, put fish in? That depends on your case. If I have a pre-seated filter, then immediately. If it's a fresh tank, you have to build a bacteria culture on there, which that can take up to 3 weeks. Jim Sheasley, $10 says, that was a lot of fun yesterday. Let's do it again sometime.
Oh, my God.
You called that fun, Jim?
We had that 375 on the trailer. Reaper backed it in, and they had been gone all day long, like 9 hours, 10 hours or something. And there was no way. They were tired. And so we just like, well, don't worry. It was Thursday. Come Saturday, I'll have some community service people here. We'll get it off then. And then the next day was Friday. Josh happened to show up here while I had some people visiting. And then Glenn shows up with his 2 grandsons.
That was yesterday. It was Thursday. We were planning on doing it Saturday.
And then at the same time, Reaper pulls in with Jim Sheasley. And I mean, we had like 9 people sitting around. And I'm telling Josh how we're going to do this tank tomorrow. He goes, we got people here. Let's do it now. And I'm like, there's no way, dude.
I'm like, I want to leave in 20 minutes. I'm like, we're going to get this done. I grabbed a 2-inch hose. I drained it down. We did it
You
in 35.
can grab your hose all you want.
We did it in 35.
So we did start, and it wasn't really that bad. Some people noticed because I had like an hour and a half of video, and I brought it down to was it 9.5 or 10.5 minutes?
Oh wait! You're actually listening and made it action-packed and fun and exhilarating to watch.
Well, someone caught
That's
something
awesome.
on me.
Everyone caught it. Joe called me first thing this morning. He's like, "Ha ha ha, you motherfucker!" And
What?
I'm like, "What?" He's like, you don't think I noticed the tank went in backwards, and all of a sudden, next frame, it was flipped right? You guys took it back on and flipped it around.
No,
I'm
we
like,
did not.
actually, we flipped it in room. Thank you very much.
Okay, you know, the door to the fish room goes in, and then there's an aisle going off to the left, and then there's the 2 black tubs. Well, when we get it all the way in there, I go, uh-oh, guys, and everyone's like, what? And I'm like, it's backwards. We got to turn it around. And, you know, everyone's like, oh, man, no way, this and that. And Josh is trying to come up with a way to tell us, just put it in there the way it is. And we're all like, you know, and I'm like, no, we got to turn it around. Josh is like, you're right. So what we did was we pushed the aisle down because we had the black tub in there. We pushed that back about 3 foot, and we moved the black tub that was still left there over to the Bellagio tanks. We brought the tank in backwards. This is the back, pointing out where the front should be. We brought the black tub down the aisle. We then brought this side of the tank into the aisle and brought the other side against the Bellagios like so, and just barely skimmed it. Josh had to keep his fingers between the Bellagio and that thing because it was rubbing both sides. And we got it all the way back, and then we got it past, and then we pulled out our end and then backed it in like so. And I decided not to show that because Josh says, let's keep these between 8.5 and 10 minutes or so. So I'm like, I'll just skip that whole thing out because there was a lot of disorganization right there.
What did that do? How many
Hang on one
people
second.
commented?
You can do that in a second. So then I'm like, okay, we'll just do that. And no one's going to notice anyway. We pushed the tank in, and then we pushed it into place. And it was all great, you know. Here's the end result. We did it, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's tired. Everybody went home. And the first thing everyone hits on, that tank went in there backwards.
How many people commented on that first thing? And
2.
everyone's seen
it, 2.
a comment,
Two
and they
people.
commented under it like,
No,
hey,
it was
I
2
seen
people.
it
That's
too.
it. No one else noticed.
Oh, man.
There was a bunch, yeah.
But that's what it does. You get people talking in the comments. It helps the reach. See where it's at. You were at 4 earlier, I believe. You probably climbed.
No, it was at 3 all day, and then it went to 4, and now I don't see it on there at all.
You gotta click it.
Oh, okay.
So 2 and 5 is 8.4 and 7.6. So we're real close. But then 1 is 12.4. So it's like outlier because I'm awesome. But
No,
like,
you get all the best videos here, and I get the scrap videos left over. This is true.
it comes down that your video can be awesome, have a shit thumbnail, and people don't click. You could have a terrible video, awesome thumbnail, people will click and only watch for 30 seconds long, but you'll still have the view count. So like it comes down to 100% thumbnails are the biggest
So
thing
you're
right
talking,
now.
if I put on there, like Skylar, in the bikini and a bikini fail, and put some like stars, and make sure everything's
How do you think,
blocked off, to where everyone thinks they're going to see Skylar's bikini fall off. That would be a good thing, right?
how do you think I made that thumbnail?
Let me see.
That was the latest video of us.
Oh,
going
actually, that's
up
pretty good.
to
How'd you get
rides.
that cut out like that?
That
Was that removed background?
no. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 different photos to make
Right,
one
but how did
thumbnail.
you cut this out so cleanly? That's very nice.
I took the background. I just took a
that remote
picture of grass. No, this here. I then took a picture of the Reptarium.
Okay, I don't care about
Cut
none
it
of
down.
that. I'm asking a simple question. These 3 people, they're cutouts.
Editing software. You can go in there, click remove background, and get it.
Because that's better than the remove background.de or whatever.
It can't came out the same.
Somebody wants to see you guys.
All right. Jen, it's 7:06. We gotta get going. I'm sorry. We gotta get going and go see this car.
Hey, you. I'm gonna hold
Say
you before
bye.
you go, okay? Daddy wants to leave.
Got to.
He's being
I'm being a buzzkill, all right. Being
What
a
was that,
buzzkill.
Missy? That was not
Hey, Laura,
ladylike.
come here. Laura, what do you want? Come here. She really didn't like you last time, Rich. Yeah, that's what I thought.
You know what?
I'm just messing with you.
Come on, move away.
Take this out of here.
Here.
This way. Let me go back here. Guys, I will see you all next week. And we will have some more fun. I'll try and be less of a buzzkill.
Bye, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Skylar, can you please move? Please move. Move. There you go. Hi, Brittany. Okay, guys. Let's see what we got left here. Everybody's saying bye, Josh.
Maybe.
Okay, and the time is. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and say bye. Appreciate you guys hanging with us. It's
What's that?
been fun. So I've got things to do, and
Yeah, I think it was on the table.
you know, not drinking no more. Just it's yeah, just don't get me in the mood to hang, you know, and just have fun. And you gotta have a drink in your hand sometimes, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and go and just keep watching videos. We're gonna keep making things better. You know. So you know, till next time, stay fishy, my friends. Love you guys. See where this goes to here. Stream there.